Hey my divas, welcome. I hope you guys are having a super fantabulous Saturday. I am still drinking my coffee. So far my day is starting out good. I start my day super late. Let me be super honest. I only woke up like an hour ago. But I also am a night owl, so I am up very, very late at night. Alrighty, let me go ahead and get my other device set up. For those of you that may be new to my station, my name is Leticia Hernandez. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator based out of California. If you like the products that you're going to see me use, you can get the majority of them on my website at DIYDivaDesigns.stampinup.net. My station here is me just inspiring others to create, and I share that through my Facebook page and my other social media pages. I do predominantly paper crafting. Periodically, I will vent about my life. For those of you that have been following or are new, I will be doing a D-Stash with retired Stampin' Up! Products on the 17th. That will start at 10 a.m. and run throughout the day. I'll take breaks in between. The last one I think was 3 lives that were like 2 hours long. I have a lot of stuff to de-stash, and this one coming up is going to be a super sale one. I'm going to be having stuff priced very low. It needs to not go back into my storage per my husband, who never took it back into my storage after the last time he left it in my room. So now it really has to go because there's no more room for me anymore. Ha ha ha. So definitely check out the de-stash. You can follow me here at Stampin' DIY Diva. I have an Instagram account, which I'm at some point going to post to again. And on YouTube at DIY Diva Designs 238. If you would like to follow there, I will be posting some of my lives from here on my Facebook page. We'll repost those there. I will connect the links, though, to project pictures here on my Facebook page. Hi, Margene. Welcome. I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way. And we're going to look at some new goodies. Oh, I forgot to share the Diva link. Let me do that. OMG. For those of you that don't know what the Diva link is, I have a Facebook Messenger chain that is a group of divas. My faithful, I don't want to say followers. They're like my Diva Nation, like my crafting community. There we go. And so I do very often do impromptu lives. I try to go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and on Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Give it a good mix. And what I do is every time I go live, I post the link there because for whatever reason, Facebook does not always alert people. Heaven forbid, technology actually works every single time. It doesn't happen. Let's be real. So, that's like my fail-safe. Also, randomly, I'll post things like my class registration links, which, by the way, my class registration link is up. Tomorrow is the last day to register for my January class. It is going to be birthday-based, and so you will have card options and a 3D option, or you can add on the 3D option. There's lots of different options and mix and matches if you want to do in-person or you want to do online only. I do offer cut prep lists with each of the projects and a separate video tutorial on how to assemble each of them as well, which you can access via YouTube or the private Facebook group where I merge everything in one wonderful spot. And as always, if you have any questions on that, feel free to reach out to me and I will get back to you. Okay, now I just need to get back to my Facebook page, which of course my lovely system is deciding to be finicky again today, but that's okay. We're going to work with that. Work it. And we're back. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Chris. Good morning. So I have some oldies but goodies. I have a returning item that I ordered some more of. I also have some new goodies to share and play with today. So as many of you guys know, the new mini catalog has launched, and I have ordered some of these items from the new mini catalog. Actually, I think all of these items are from the new, this one might not be, but I think it is. Yes, it is. All these items here are from the new mini catalog. Yay, look at me. I have been doing a lot of online exclusive stuff, because I've really been loving their online exclusives and what they've come out with. So, but I did get stuff from the new mini that we went through, and I told you some of the things I liked, and I got them because I am truly honest with my reviews on those things. Hi, Shelly Shamate. Hello, Ramona Maida. And for those of you that were on my live yesterday that disconnected, I did restart the live again. So if it does disconnect or I have any issues, I do monitor it on another screen. I will try to, if I notice it, I will stop it and restart a new live. So if you do get disconnected, just check the Diva chain again and you guys will see when I'm connected again. Okay, let's take a look at these goodies, shall we? So I got the Stone and Vine embossing folder, which I think actually might have been on that same page with the prayers and promises stamp set. Now, you know, of course, now that I'm talking about this, I don't see my catalog, which I think may be sitting on my table, because I was looking at it the other day with a friend. So it might be at the table. That's okay. We're just going to run with this one because we're going to play with it and we're going to see what it does. So, yay. Let me get it open. I just opened the box. It just landed on my porch this morning. I was going to do something different on today's live and I was like, oh, it came. I must play with it. Okay, I have to run this through an embossing folder like right this second before I even do anything else. Let me see what kind of scrap paper I have here. Sorry guys, I have got a cough. I have not been feeling 100% lately. Okay, actually, you know what? Is this two-tone paper? No, it's not. It's just, okay, I'm going to run it through this one. No. I'm going to run it through this one because I think it'll match this paper if I decide to use this paper. I might use this one. I don't know. I'm so excited. You guys know when I get excited about things. I have really been... Last year I started, and I'm going to continue doing it, where I have stopped buying things unless I am absolutely in love with them. So if I'm showing them off, I'm going to get excited. I have been told I am an enabler. One of my friends, bless her heart, I love what she said. She told me I was not an enabler. I was an inspirationalist and to keep doing what I was doing. So I'm going to listen to her. I actually don't typically cut this down to a normal quarter sheet, but I think I'm going to mount it up again. So this is 4 by 5 1/4, but I will cut it down again because I think I'm going to mount it on some Night of Navy. But I really want to see what this folder looks like. I probably should be doing this on a crumb cake, though. Oh, do I have a crumb cake scrap? No, I'm just going to roll with it. I do have my correct die cutting setup, which is great. Oh, I thought it was. There we go. Even my die cutting machine wants to be finicky with me today. Come on now. Come on. Doesn't it know I'm excited to see this? I just threw my cutter in the garbage, but that's okay. Oh, this is a really nice deep folder. I don't know if you guys can see that. It was not giving it justice at all. Let's look at the deboss side too. Now I'm going to add ink to this with a brayer. And we're going to keep looking at stuff. Don't worry. But I really want to. I'm kind of looking at this as inspiration. This paper right here, by the way, is not available unless you spent $75 last month. I think you can still add this to your order because now we're in January. No, is it this month's? I can't even remember now. If you place a $75 order, I believe this is one of the options. You can get this or a stamp set. You can add it on for $5. So this is what I added to my order. I think it is still available. This is a new program that is running where you can add something on for $5 if you spend $75 or more. Now, that does not include shipping and handling and taxes. It has to be product, and it has to be, and for those of you that are demonstrators, it can't be supply products. It has to be actual product. But we will take a closer look at all the sheets in this shortly. Now I'm just going to put a paper towel down. I probably should have grabbed oh my gosh, I am so sorry, guys. This cough is going to be the end of me. I feel like I was getting allergies. Now I'm thinking it might be turning into a head cold. I'm so hoping it doesn't. But it is what it is. Hi, Sharon Vickery. Hey, Kay. Can you hear me coughing? It's getting worse. Hey, Kathy Sanford. Hey, Kim Nolan. Welcome, welcome. Now, this is a little mini brayer. I can't figure out where my big brayer is. So I'm going to work with the mini one. I wish I could. Oh, I wonder if my big brayer is back here. Hold on. I will waste all this ink if I can find my big brayer. Which I think I actually might have just remembered where I stuck it. So that it would be out of the way. But still reachable. No. I'm going to check one more spot. I really want to find my big brayer. Oh, no, that was a bunch of glue sticks that are now floating around my drawer. No, we're just going to use the mini one. I like this mini one when I'm traveling, but I have two big brayers. That's what's really, anyways. So this is a brayer. It's just going to be able to allow me to add ink evenly. Now, we're on the deboss side of this cool folder. So honestly, I'm not super impressed with the deboss side. But it is kind of cool. I think this would look so much cooler if I would have done it in crumb cake. Or maybe even a basic beige and then gone over it with crumb cake. But I think the emboss side is going to look phenomenal. So that's the deboss side. Now let's look at the emboss side. Now the emboss side alone looks really, really, really pretty. Now I'm only going to do half. Just so you guys can see the difference. I'm doing this just to kind of show you guys the image that's coming up. Can you see all the leaves and the raised textures where it would be like a stone or a sand? Even in a green, I think this would look great. I think this would make a good fall card. Actually, I think I might leave it half and half for the card I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think I might leave it as a 50-50 card. Okay, so that one is called Stone and Vine 3D Embossing Folder. It is nice in a thick image. I'm not sure that comes out on camera, but it really is gorgeous. And it's item number 166990 if you're liking it as much as I am. Let me grab a baby wipe because Night of Navy ink is not something I want floating around in my drawers or on my hands or on my desk. So we're going to clean this off very well before I throw it back into my little drawer. So it worked. It would have been a nicer, smoother image had I used one of my bigger brayers, which of course I don't know where they're at. And I have two of them. It's so annoying. Okay. So now let's look at my two new items. Now these are not a bundle. This has a different stamp set that goes with it. And this is just a single stamp set. But this is the one that has like those sympathy sentiments. This is our new packaging, by the way, which I love. So it's little. What I don't love about it is it doesn't give me the words on this side. So I have a way to fix that, which I will do later. But I do love that I can see these words so much bigger here. And they they seem to be laying them out a lot nicer. But I love them. And I really like that sentiment that says, give it to God. So we're going to be making a card with that today. And then I want to show you these layering dies. I did show you a sneak peek of these already. I have die cut some of these out. Because my friend let me use her set. Because I really wanted to see it. And then I decided, yes, I love it. Love, love, love. Now I'm going to show you what some of these look like. If you were to layer these up. And then, So for example, this pink one is the same size as this white one. You see that? Same size, but they just layer and layer into each other. Like, so cute. Or we could layer this one up again there. Now this one and this one are the same size. In case you were, actually we could do it this way, even too. So you can see the possibilities are just endless on how you can make this super cute. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use any of those or all of those. Who knows? I can use this little teeny one. Maybe forgive it to God. We'll see. And then it's got this really pretty imagery here. Now I'm going to show you. Oh, darn it. I know I did cut that out. Give me 1 second. I tried to be a little efficient. I had some of these pieces already done. I think it is in this folder. Yes, no, maybe, maybe not. Oh, I thought I had this piece, these pieces die cut out, but I can't find them, so I don't know. We might just have to die cut them on camera. Yeah. But very pretty. This is called Beautifully Celebrated Dies. They are item 166974. And for this stamp set, it was Prayers and Promises item number 167014. If you are interested. And these are all in the new mini catalog. This is not. This is part of our promotion where if you spend $75, you can choose an item for $5 to add onto your cart. Now, it does not automatically pop into your cart. You do have to select it. And you do have the option of ignoring it, too. If it's not something that's to your taste. Now, right there, I had the option between this paper and a stamp set, but the paper, here's no, I love me some DSP. So this one is called True Blue Florals. This is not in a catalog. This is not an online exclusive. This is a specific item you can only get if you purchase $75 and you add it to your cart at a $5 price point. But look at the pretty sheets on this. There's the back side. Very, very pretty. It's a good feel. Actually, I feel like, no, it's about the same consistency as our normal DSP. Okay. And I'm pretty sure this is Night of Navy. I'll check the colors, but I'm pretty sure this is Night of Navy. Maybe with some Misty Moonlight. And Pool Party, maybe? Oh, look at this. Great. Oh, I like this one. I like this one as like a trim. I might use a piece of this on the card I'm going to make today. Really like this one. I like all of these. Look how great they are. This is a great pack to make like a set of cards. So I'm going to go back and see if I can get these all in camera now. All these great patterns. I'm definitely going to use that one. I'm just trying to get these all in here so you can see them and how beautiful they are. Let's see, my favorites are, gosh, there's so many. I really want to use this one on the card today. And I really like this one and this one. Actually, I like all of them. It'd be more easier to say, it would be more easier. It would be easier to say that my least favorite ones are probably this one and this one. But probably, because if you know me, it's got a lot of white space. But those would be really great for monochromatic cards. So I'm definitely going to pull this piece out, because this is the side I want from that. And I don't think I need any more DSP, just a little bit of a trim to accent that card I'm going to make. And then I will show this one off again. I've shown this one before, but I loved it so much I had to buy another pack. Hey, Peg Shelter, welcome, welcome. So I will open it. Although I still have the other one that's already open, but this is the one that I have on camera and reachable. So this is the one we're going to open and look at again. Oh, I should probably save the plastic for that. Huh, I was about to throw that away. Now, this one is called Nature's Walk. And I'll go through this one pretty quickly because, like I said, I've gone through this one before. I really love textures, things with textures like this. And this one is just, it speaks to my heart, not just because of the textures, but I think it's a great card to make masculine cards, but also just romantic-y cards. I can see this one with a either a hunting or a military or even a dinosaur stamped on it. You got some beautiful water, some sky, or water actually. I can see scenes with this, and that's what I really love. And just gorgeous background paper. Little things like this in circles or punched out in a shape, mix and match together since they coordinate so nicely. There's the possibilities with this paperback is really endless. And I liked it, honestly, that it's not very florally. I love florally, don't get me wrong, floral is my jam, but I love the textures even more. I just feel like florals, like you can't really do a whole lot of florally for most guys. Some guys maybe, but not all guys. And I feel like I got a lot of guys in my family, and texture is the place to go. And I just love the colors on that. So I'm actually going to move that off to the side. I forgot to give you guys the color on that. I was going to say, I was going to check that. So it says it's Balmy Blue and Night of Navy. So I was right. And I think that is Balmy Blue. So actually that might be Boho Blue, but we're going to make it work. I do want to cut a strip of this. Let me do that. Grab my cutter. And let me see. I'm going to cut that at about, I'm kind of just eyeballing. That looks like about 3/4. No, I want to go. I'm actually not even looking at the measurements. I'm looking at like in between line here. So that's closer to 7/8 if I'm giving you a measurement. But that won't always work. Actually, I might want to cut a hair off this side. Just a hair. Oh, that would probably be exactly 7/8 if I did it that way. Nope. Ooh, it might be going into 16ths here, guys. Yep, I went into 16ths. That is, I don't know, 2, 4, 8, 12, 13 16ths? I think it's 13 16ths. I don't know. I'm not good at 16ths. But anyways. Oh my goodness, this cough is going to be the end of me, y'all. Actually, it's not bad. I've had worse coughs, as many of you know. So I'm just hoping that this is just a little annoying allergy cough and not a I'm going to get super sick and can't breathe cough. So prayers for me, guys. Some healing prayers. Trying to drink warm stuff. Okay. So I really think I want this to go across like right here. And I think I want this on a Night of Navy base. And I think I'm going to do some of these layering pieces. Get some monochromatic going on here. And actually, since this is boho blue and it's supposed to be balmy blue, I'm going to bring in some of the Balmy Blue too. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm going to grab some Balmy Blue and a Night of Navy. Let me go ahead and grab that. Let's see, Night of Navy for my base. And let's see, and some Balmy Blue. I don't think I need a lot. I think I just need some scraps of Balmy Blue. Let me see if I have that in my scrap box. I should. I do. Oh, I have a whole sheet in there. I kind of feel like this is more of a Misty Moonlight than a Balmy Blue. Now I kind of want to go back over it, but I think I just want to do a little bit of accenting with this. I'm just going to use a few little snippets. Maybe only like 2. And I think I'm just going to do little spriggies. Oops. And I'm going to show you what this looks like. But not in Balmy Blue. I'll just grab another scrap. Oh, this adhesive is really on there, y'all. Okay. Let's try to get that off. I don't like having foreign adhesives on my die. When they go through my die cutting machine, because if you put something with adhesive like this through your die cutting machine, the adhesive could stick to your plates, and then that could just mess up your it just makes your plates dirty. So if I can't get this off easily, I won't be die cut. I won't be using that one. I'm gonna have to clean that one off before I run that through my die cutting machine. I do, however, have an extra one because, like I said, my friend is still letting me use hers. So maybe I will do it in Balmy Blue if it fits on that. Okay, I will, because it fits there. And I have to return those dies back to my friend before she revolts on me. No, I'm just kidding. She loves me. She doesn't care. I'm going to put that up right there just so you guys can see how cool this is. And who knows, maybe I'll use it on my card. I don't know yet. Let me flip that over. And because I want to run this through only once, I think I want my layering piece as well to be in the Night of Navy. Let's go ahead and cut this. So I have my base at 5.5. And then let's see how big I want my other piece to be. So this is going to be, oh, I need a layering piece. So I need a piece that is like 4 by 5 1/4. Oh, no, I don't, because I'm going to put this piece on it now. Oh, hold on. I'm jumping ahead of myself, guys. I switched up the layouts in my head. I don't want too much Night of Navy going on here. I don't want it to be a super dark card either. So like that, with that, and that. I really like that. But I also want one of these layering pieces here. Oh, I need to figure out what sentiment I'm going to use. I really think I want to use Give It to God. I don't have anybody that, I could do Sending Love, because it's a really pretty one. Should I put Sending Love or Give It to God? Let me think about that. I think I'm going to do Sending Love. I don't have anybody that has a loss right now. So I think I'm going to stick with Sending Love, which is right here. Let's pull that one off. And then I have a block right here already. Now I am going to do that in Night of Navy, but you guys know me. I'm going to prime it with some StazOn. Okay. So I think I am going to use that little tiny piece I showed you guys earlier. Let me see if it'll fit there. Oh, it will. Sending love. I like that. Find my Night of Navy again. Now I need a layering piece for this. So this is the layering piece for one up. Now that is what I need in Night of Navy. So I don't need this whole piece in Night of Navy. Just a snippet of that. Not even going to bring out my cutter. I'm just going to cut it with my scissors. And this way I can get all those pieces run through at once. Oh, but you know what? No, I don't want to do it in white. So I am going to take this one. I think I want to stamp that. And bring in some more of this boho blue. I think that's what it is. Might be Seaside Spray. I don't know what color this is, but I think I want the stamping on here. Is that the same color? Yes. I was like, I think that's the color I just took it from. So, sometimes I like to think outside of the box and be like, you know, maybe I don't want to stamp in white. I feel like that's our go-to. White, very vanilla, basic beige. Sometimes I forget you can actually stamp on lighter colored cardstock and it looks just as pretty. Sometimes even better. Okay, so I'm gonna get my plates out. Hopefully I can get these all in one die cut run. Now, I like to have all my pieces sticking together. I do have a magnetic sheet that I could be using for this too, but I feel more confident with this right now. And the goal is to not let the paper shift from the plate or overlap on itself, because I want to run it backwards and forwards, because that one's pretty intricate. We'll see how this goes. Wish me luck. Can you guys see the vision of this card that I have? I'll help you. Oh. And it would help if I had put all my plates back in. I forgot to put the shim in. I was like, why is this not moving? No shim. That's really going to affect that nice intricate die of mine. There we go. There we go. All right. We're just about there, guys. Let's pull all these pieces off. Get that ugly plate that's lived in my machine for quite some time. I'm just going to go ahead and put these all back in as I'm using them. So I'm going to put this back in first. That way I do not lose my dies. Put that one in. And this one. Now this one has got to go into a different spot because that one is not mine. See, now this one I should have checked before I pulled it all the way off, because I don't think it's going to want to come all the way off. Silly, silly me. I should have known better than to do that. This one goes in there. This one might need to get put through my die cutting machine again. Sometimes I would say just run a bone folder over the back, but this one is very intricate. And I can tell you guys why this did not go through correctly. So be careful when you're running open-ended dies and intricate dies together on your machine at the same time. I did not want them as close together as they were. This one too, I can see where they're coming out, but the intricate little details are not. So I'm going to go ahead And I'm going to run both of these through again, and I'm going to hope that they do not shift, because that is very much a possibility. So bear with me. Now I'm actually going to give them a little bit more space this time. When you're running intricate dies, you don't want them super close together. And also, a tip is to actually run them through upside down. Now this is the one thing that tends to warp my plates when I do this, so I try not to do this often. But I'll just flip-flop my plates. I will tell you that this plate right here is always my bottom plate. I never put this on the top, and I don't typically have warping issues. The only time I do put it at the top is like right now, where I flipped it to run it through. And my other piece, I just alternate it every time I run it through. And I don't have a whole lot of warping issues. Okay, let's see if that helps. So right off the bat, that is coming out much nicer than before. See if I drop it, will it come out? Nope. That's okay. That's what my Poke Tool's for. Hi, Debbie. Welcome, welcome. No worries. I'll add you to the raffle. Even though you're leaving, I know you got to go. It's good to see you. Alright, and I'm going to pull this one out too. And if you actually clean these out when they're in there, let me show you how. Like, you have a lot of little pieces in there. Sometimes if you can clean it out with your little brushes before you actually pop them out of the plate, it helps to have them come out a little bit cleaner. Now let's see if I can, you see the difference on that? I'll show you right now. I still have one in there as opposed to a whole bunch, but look how cute that piece is. Now, I probably could just clean it out like this too, but when I do it this way, I bend the paper every time. But you can also just pop them out afterwards. I just feel like I have a little bit more control if I leave it in that die plate. I don't know that I'm going to use these pieces yet. Okay, so that one's my friend's. That one has to go back in hers. This goes back in mine. Move that off to the side now. And now that we have all of our little elements to play with, let's go ahead and just kind of shove the stuff we don't want off to the side. That's okay. Now, first things first, I want this trim. I want this trim from here to here, so I'm going to glue that on. And check me out. Oh, I didn't even clean that one out either. I didn't even get my liquid glue ready. What is wrong with me today? It's okay. Let's make sure it's going to start. Yeah, it is. And I'm just going to kind of guesstimate. Actually, no, I'm not. Because I think I want to make sure there's 2 flowers in there. Or 1 flower. I think that's going to be about right. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a snip. See if I can. Since this is exactly 4. Now, I'm just going to cut it with my cutter. I am not going to guesstimate. I'm going to grab my cutter out and do this correctly, because if I like this, I might retrace it. And then I'll have that strip to do 2 more cards. Right there. You know, I gotta get me some handy dandy tweezers. Peg says she loves the paper. Great. And what cutting machine do you have? Yeah, I have a Vagabond. I think it's a Vagabond 2. I have a Vagabond 2 by Tim Holtz. I also have Old Sizzix and a Stampin' Cut and Emboss as well. But the one I have in my craft room here is a Vagabond 2. It's an electric one because I do so much die cutting, and I have issues with my what is it called? Carpal tunnel, I guess. So I can't manually die cut the amount of die cutting I do for classes without having an electric one. So I do have an electric one, and I love it. I have been eyeballing another different one from what is it called? Not Andy Griffith, Amanda Griffith, maybe. I have a friend who really loves hers, and I'm thinking that if mine ever dies, that's what I'll upgrade to. But I got mine super cheap at a yard sale for like $120, like pre-COVID, and it's still running. So it worked with all my plates, and I just run with it. Oh, I forgot to cut that down, son of a widget. I thought I had cut that down. Oh, I used the wrong piece. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can salvage this. Yes, I can. It's my baby wipe. Baby wipe to the rescue. This might make a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. Oh, that's actually looking really cool. Okay. I do not use Tombow glue either, as you guys can probably see. So, I'm going to do a quick cleanup here. I have to cut this piece down. This is going to be very interesting. I do not often do that, guys. But that's okay. So this is going to dry pretty darn quickly. It's almost all the way dry. So I just use liquid glue to smear it. I'm going to have my heat tool help me out a little bit. Just a smidge to get that glue to dry. And since I don't use Tombow, it will not dry tacky, so I will be able to run this through my guillotine, no problem, and get it cut. Good enough. Good enough, good enough. Okay, I'm bringing my guillotine cutter out again. Now, because I am a little leery that this is 100%, I am actually going to grab just a piece of copy paper. But you guys see, it's not sticking to the copy paper, so it's not tacky. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, do I want, now the question is, do I want that little bit off the top or the bottom? I think I want it off the bottom. So basically, just move this here. There we go, and I want it at 5 1/4, right about there. I was a little bit too long. I don't know how I did that. And let me just make sure that my side to side is good too. I'm pretty sure that one was good because that one before went all the way. But just in case, I'm going to. Oh, what did I do? I took it off the bottom. Just making out to re-flush that to the bottom. And again, that should be at about 4. That looks about right. There we go. Yep, that's pretty good. Whew, safe. Now, had I been using Tombow, the green glue that stays sticky, putting that copy paper on the back would have still worked to be able to cut that down to the correct size and still be able to save this piece. I just didn't want to have another piece of paper in the background. But then I would have had to cut that one down super flush and not just adjust it. Okay. So did I waste a little bit of glue? It's okay. And I want that this way. Like so. Now initially I was thinking I wanted this portrait, but I think now that I see how this runs, I think I want it horizontal. And this embossing folder is going to just give me the ability to be flexible with that. Let's go ahead and stamp our image. Find my ink underneath my pile of stuff over here. Do you guys like how I save that? Kim says, I have to go. I need to watch replay. Take care of your cough. Oh, thanks, Kim. Pig says, I have the electric Sizzix and it died after 2 years. Would like another one, but not Sizzix. Mine is a Sizzix. It's a Sizzix Vagabond, but I've had mine, like I said, I've had this one since before COVID, so like over 6 years, like 7 years now. And it was used when I got it, and it's still holding up. I mean, I broke the latch on it, but that was my fault because I forced something through when I hadn't made sure the other side was open. So that was totally my bad. Oh, that's stamped beautifully. Just beautifully. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. But, like I said, I've had mine for a long time. I love it. And definitely going to pop that up. Now I wanted to see if I want to bring in some of these sprigs. And this is why I cut them in the other blue, in the balmy blue. Because I wanted them to kind of pop. And I really like how it mixes with these other blues. So it's still kind of monochromatic. But now I'm wondering if I want to do these pieces instead. It's almost like a little flourish. Or I could cut it out 2 more and put them in the corners. Oh, maybe I just want them in the corners on this side. I don't know. I feel like that's not going with this card. Because, I don't know. Just the design. But I think I do want these pieces. Hopefully. Let's pull out these little spriggies. Again, this one it didn't cut quite how I wanted it to. Now this one I will use with a bone folder. Because I think I can get the other little spriggies out easily. It's a small enough piece. Now I have my chunky bone folder for this. I do not usually do intricate dies, but I feel like this one's going to work for this. Let's see, do they all come out? Oh, I'm still missing that one. Right here in the corner. There we go. Okay, that trick worked today. Get all these little spriggies out of the way. And my pokey tool to pop that out. There we go. See, now it's beautiful. Let me go ahead and pop that right back into the sleeve. So I feel like I want to just have like a little bit of this little flourish coming out here. And maybe on this side. What do you guys think? You guys like this little contrast, that little pop of the lighter blue? Oh, maybe I should do it this way though, because I feel like this one's a little bit busier. What do you guys think? Yay, nay? I feel like I could go either way with that. I feel like I could leave them there, or I could just take them off and add some bling. Use them, leave them. The other option is to do this. I could go back and do it that way. And then put these spriggies together, maybe. I'm usually not very good at these little spriggies. I could do it this way too and switch it to portrait. My coffee came out really good today. Cynthia says it doesn't show up. Leave them off. Okay, we're going to leave them off. Now my question to you guys is, should I leave it in portrait or in landscape? I'm kind of sad though, because I did it this way and I really wanted that flower, but now that flower doesn't show, but I really want that centered. So landscape or portrait. And I need to find some blingy bling to put on that. I think I'm just going to go with basic rhinestones. Because because that's my go-to. I might go with pearls though. What are my basic rhinestones? I put some other bling on, but I don't know what's current and what's not current. Because all my bling currently is mixed up. Mixed up. Oh, there's the pearls. Okay. Pearls first, so there we go. Oh, Peg says use darker blue and put there. Portrait and bling. Portrait. Okay, so everybody's liking portrait. Peg says use a darker blue. What if we added Night of Navy to this and made it a darker blue? Let's see what that looks like. Because now I'm curious. And, you know, I got a brayer. And let's have any of that copy paper that I just had. I do. I have that sprig that's right off the side that I was just about to throw away. So let's grab that copy paper piece. See if I can do this as least as messy as possible. Is that possible? And so we'll just add, we'll make it Night of Navy and see if we like it. The brayer. I mean, I might not like it. We'll see. See, this is where the little mini brayer comes in handy. There we go. Now, I'm actually just going to put that in my garbage can. I'll clean it later. Close this ink. Okay, now let's see what it looks like if I made those sprigs darker. We're going to pretend like we had cut that out of Night of Navy. Oops. So maybe. So now that we made those darker, what do you guys think? I don't think I like them. I think I still don't like them for this card. I do know I want this on dimensional, so let me grab some dimensionals for this. And while I'm doing that, reminder guys, I have a D-stash that I'm going to be doing on the 17th. We will start the live, the first live at 10 a.m. And we're going to go until we get through all the D-stash stuff. Last time, I think it was 2 or 3 lives that we had to go across because there was a lot to go through. And also, registration for my January birthday class options is available. Registration is open till tomorrow. So if you are interested, please make sure you register by tomorrow. Yeah, I'm really not liking this. Okay, I'm going to take these off, guys. I really don't like them. I feel like it looks prettier this way, and once I add the bling, it's going to be super even prettier. I don't like the dark. It's getting too dark for me here. And go ahead and pop this off. Oh, check that. Oh, I was going to say, look, I got them all in one run. And go ahead and pop that on. Hi, Marcia. Welcome. I feel like I haven't seen you in a bit. Oh, Sharon Wu says, hi, I'm on the ship. Okay, I need to start making a list of everybody that's... I think Sharon's telling me she's on the ship because she might lose connection. Okay, I need to not... Sorry, guys. I don't normally do this. Debbie had to leave. Sharon Woost is on a ship. Somebody else was saying that you were going to have to go. Does somebody remember who that was? Somebody said they had to watch the replay. I can't remember who it was. Hold, please. I'm trying to go back through comments. Okay, if anybody can remember who the third person was, please remind me. Okay, let's put some bling on here. And in the meantime, I'm going to do the mystery card raffle. It is going to be the word... goodies. Because we were playing with my new goodies today. Oh, thank you, Kim Nolan. Thank you, thank you. I really, once I get more than one person that I have to remember, I should really start keeping a list. So for those of you that knew, I do a mystery card raffle at the end of all my lives. And if you're on and you're like interacting with me and you have to then leave, just let me know you have to leave early, and then I can put you in the raffle. I'm going to close my glue. And let's see. I think I want them like here, just some little ones. Right there. Because we've got that pattern going on, which looks really nice. And maybe some bigger ones. And medium ones over here. And yeah, I'm all about putting more than 3, guys. But I still want to put, like, let's see. 1, 2, and... I kind of want them going in this direction. I don't know why. We'll put a third one right there. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then, oh, that is 3. So let me move this guy up a little bit. And maybe this guy over a little bit before I smush him down. Maybe a little high. Oh, you know what I think I need to do? Oh, I hope I don't ruin this. I'm going to try to swap these guys. Oh yeah, I like that better. Okay, now I'm going to push him down. Push, 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 push. There we go. I don't use pearls very often. I don't know why. They're really pretty. But on this, because we have no other white, I really like the pearls. Normally I would add my basic rhinestone. But I think the pearls actually went much nicer with these blues. So pretty. Okay, now I have to find my raffle tickets. Seriously, I have a whole bag of them. This is what happens when you have too many projects going on at the same time. And you don't put these back where they're supposed to go. Oh, there they are. They were where they were supposed to go. They were just underneath something. Okay. Oh, apparently I had a rhinestone stuck to my finger. We're going to throw that one away. Okay, so we're going to put Debbie Warden. So don't forget the people that had to go. And Sharon Woost, who was on a boat and may or may not. Oh, why did I put that there instead of there? I don't know. And Kim Nolan. Okay, now let's see who else put in goodies. Goodies, 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 goodies. Ooh, I see lots of goodies. Yay! Let's see, Kay Donaldson, which is actually Archibald. I'm going to put D/A. Ha! Sharon Vickery. She put ditties, but I knew what she meant. Sharon Vickery. And Margene Nation Sussex. We got Marsha Long. So yeah, so D-Stash on the 17th and registration for my January classes through tomorrow. So if you would like to register, make sure you click on the link. It is pinned to the top of my Diva page, or I can send you a message separately. So we got Cynthia Spearman. And Kathy Sanford. Peg Shelter. Marsha said, when are you going to be on again? Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Those are my times for this year, unless I get a job, at which point that may change. But right now, that's what I'm looking at. Good question. So last person I did was Peg, right? And did I get Chris Ronkin? Kathy says, beautiful card. Sharon says, beautiful card from Marsha. Chris says, love the card. Love that folder and card. I know, I love this new folder. Love, love, love. So glad I added it to my collection. It is in the new mini catalog, guys. Sharon says, I sent the registration fee this morning. Yay, got it. Thank you. And Ramona says, nice card. So I think I've got everybody that typed in the word goodies. If I missed you, let me know. If you want to be in the raffle, type in the word goodies. I will reread names. Oh, we had a lot of them in here. I think I got everybody. So if I missed you, just let me know I missed you. Type in the word goodies. And I will add you in. So we got Margene Nation Sussex, Debbie Warden, Marsha Long. Now you do have to be live to win. So, because you have to be able to tell me the words. Sharon Vickery. If you're watching this on a replay, again, I go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time and Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Chris Ronkin, give or take a couple minutes if I'm being slow that day or running late. But for the most part, I'm pretty good. Peg Shelter. Kathy Sanford. Cynthia Spearman. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm going to lose my voice, guys. Kay Donaldson Archibald. Kim Nolan. Sharon Woost. And let me see if I've missed anybody else. Oh, I miss Ramona Myla. I got you, Ramona. Ramona Mayra. Peg loves the card. Marcia, okay, thank you. Hope you sneak in a couple more times. Yeah, if I do any impromptus, I will definitely add that to the Diva chain. I'm not sure, mostly because I feel like I'm getting sick, that I'll be doing any more extra impromptus this week. But who knows? Maybe I'll miraculously feel better or be really bored. But I do want to make sure I don't get super sick because, I mean, and here's the weird thing. I really think it's allergies and not like I'm getting sick. Mostly because I don't feel sick. Like, I don't feel achy. I don't feel like, flu symptoms, like achy, fever, none of that. So I'm hoping it's just allergies because I don't feel like I'm contagious or anything. Hey, Casey, you want to get in on the raffle before I start? I haven't thrown them up in the air yet. If you want to get in on the raffle, Casey, type in the word goodies. And if not, I'll add you into the raffle later for the month-end one. Marcia says, oh no, I read that one. Kay says, ooh, also, how can I look at registration? I think I missed something. So registrations for my class in January, there is a link pinned to the top of my business page. So if you go to my business page, it's the first post you'll see. Or just send me a private message to remind me, and I can send you the link directly after I get off the live. That was a great question. So basically the link for registration is I do a monthly class. I usually do it online. Periodically I will add in an in-person option. I've been trying to do that more often. My classes include the projects listed, a cut and prep list with a picture of the finished products as a PDF for the projects, and then a video tutorial on how to assemble the cards step by step with tips and tricks for each individual project. And I've been doing that for years now. I think some of my girls that take my classes are actually on this live, so they can attest. I am pretty darn good at what I do. And so I don't think I've ever repeated anything yet. I try hard not to. I might maybe repeat a fold, but not with the same paper and a whole different layout. I don't know. So there's that. Oh, thanks, Marsha says, hope you feel better. Marsha says, the allergies are really bad in Texas right now. KZ said, sure, goodies. Oh, she said, sure, goodies. Let me add KZ in. So many people sick now, scratchy throats and coughing. See, here's the thing. I have this random cough. And, you know, I can put just KZ and I know it's you. I don't know. I don't feel sick per se. I just, like, I don't feel super tired. Normally when I get sick, it's a whole different feeling. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. So, we'll see how I wake up tomorrow. Okay, guys, got a lot of people in here. Hopefully I got everybody. Okay, so I'm going to take this one out, this one out, this one out. Anybody that's touching inside. So all those are going in for the next round. Put those in the box for the month end. Let's do a next round. And if you don't get pulled today, then on the last Saturday of the month, I will go into my mama's house and having her pull some more names. Because everybody seemed to really like that, and so did my mama. Oh, everybody's still in there. Let's go from a little bit higher. Oh, we have one clear winner. And the winner of today's mystery card raffle is, drum roll please, oops, Chris Ronkin. Woo woo! Congratulations, Chris. You are the winner of today's mystery card raffle. And this is the card we made today. If anybody would like to see that, because you are coming on a little bit late if you want to watch the replay. This is what I played with my new little goodies. And I love how this card came out. It's just so pretty. It just all meshes well. And here's the funny part, which I think is why I love Stampin' Up! So much. None of these items were in the exact same suite. The stamp set is a stamp set one-off. The dies are from a different bundle. And the embossing folder is, again, a one-off. And the paper is a specialty paper. Not specialty paper, a promotion paper. But look how beautifully they all merge together. And I think that's what I love about Stampin' Up's products, is that they really intermix with each other very, very nicely. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you guys want me to send you the link to the registration for the class, it does end tomorrow. Just send me a message and I will send you that link. That's all for now, my divas. Bye-bye. Ta-ta for now.